20 minutes time, and in 20 minutes time, I do not promise that your life will be changed. And I do not promise that if you listen to what I say, you will be good professional. But I can assure you that you will be good human being. For being good human being, there are many things. Management gurus keep telling all these things. There are books written on it. The subject is very popular. So what I am going to do here is standing before you, and what is the new thing I am going to teach, which has not already been taught. कहते हैं कि गालिब का है अंदाज़े बयां कुछ और. So anything worth saying has already been said. I will say a little differently, same thing all over again. I am very fortunate and feel privileged and happy to be standing before you for the opportunity given by Business World. 40 under 40, and I assume that the participants and the winners, which will be sharing their place of pride in the evening, they will also have something to learn from my session, and I will start from one point first. If you are a successful professional, you go to your boss, look at his chair, look at his table, and look at his cabin, and if you do not feel that someday I am going to sit here, then I can assure you that your life is being wasted. Because you should have that urge, that desire, that fire in the belly to see the things and aspire to be what your boss is. And if your boss looks into your eyes and see that burning desire to be in his place, and boss is feeling scared and insecure, then probably as professional you are making your successful mark and presence. Your boss recognizes you. And good bosses are those bosses who are not scared of your being in that formidable position. They start mentoring you because they have seen the potential. So be that person who looks the cabin, the chair, the table of his boss and aspires to be someday occupying it. And for that you have to do many things. You have to have essentially first thing, anchor in your life. Someone you can rely upon, someone who would be dependable, someone you would go for when in distress. जब पूंछ में आग लगी होती है तो किसके पास जाएंगे? और पूंछ में आग लगती है. We in the security profession, maybe in fire, have seen that fire very often. But everyone in corporate world will have some day full of miseries and distress, and he would like to find someone who can be relied upon, who is trustworthy, who is dependable. And who are those fellows? Make few कमीने फ्रेंड्स. वो जो कमीने दोस्त है ना, बचपन से लेकर आखिर तक आपकी लाइफ में जो कमीने दोस्त आएंगे, वही हैं जो आपकी जब पूंछ दबी होगी बचाएंगे. वो जो कॉलेज में टॉयलेट के पीछे खड़े होकर कहते थे सुट्टा मार ले, कुछ नहीं होता. कुछ होता तो है, आपने सुट्टा मार लिया या नहीं मारा. But he is the friend probably you will still continue to interact with. Someone who says, अरे यार, धर्मात्मा बनने से फायदा नहीं है, पार्टी चल रही है, एक पैग मार ले. Your wife, your girlfriend, your other family members may hate them, but they are the person you can trust because they would give you unconditional support. So it is better to have good, real, thoroughbred kamine friends. Your wife will hate them. Your mother already hated them. क्योंकि ये है जो मेरे बच्चों को बिगाड़ रहे हैं, पत्नी बोलेगी ये हैं जो मेरे पति को बिगाड़ने आ जाते हैं, शाम को बैठ के क्या करेंगे, अब आ गए तो बैठ के दारू पियेंगे, सुट्टा मारेंगे। नो, गप्पे भी मारेंगे, लेकिन यही हैं जो ट्रस्टवर्दी हैं। रात को 12 बजे जब आपको प्रॉब्लम आएगी, हो सकता है कि एसिडिटी का पेन हो, लेकिन आप समझ रहे कि ये तो हार्ट अटैक आ गया। जो धर्मात्मा लोग हैं ना, साधु संत टाइप के लोग हैं, जो खाना खा के 9 बजे तक सो जाते हैं, वो 12 बजे आपकी कॉल अटेंड नहीं करेंगे। यही हैं जिनके चांस ये है कि अभी भी बैठे होंगे, कहीं महफिल जमा रखी होगी, वो ही आएंगे। सच पर्सन आर जनरली more resourceful also. Not only they are trustworthy, dependable, they are resourceful also. क्योंकि कुछ सेकंड के नोटिस पे जो चखना अरेंज कर लेते हैं, दारू अरेंज कर लेते हैं और बैठ जाते हैं कहीं जगह निकाल के, they are resourceful, they are okay. If you think that this is going to be a session in which you are taught wrong things, think about your early student lives, your present life, and what you are going to do when you grow old. With whom you are going to do, how many days and how many hours per day you can have satsang. Who is going to yearn for your company? Who would be happy in your company? Those bad friends. So, first thing wrongly I am sharing with you is have kamine friends. Then how is it going to be making you a successful professional? दिल के सच्चे होते हैं, काम में अच्छे होते हैं. Because these fellows don't get caught. The smartest guy in your class was the naughtiest guy, and he never got caught. Remember? अच्छा बच्चा तो जो है एक गलती करेगा टीचर पकड़ लेगा, ये बंदे नहीं पकड़े जाते. बड़े रिसोर्सफुल, बड़े चंट होते हैं, चालाक होते हैं, और ये वो भी हैं जब आप कहेंगे नहीं फिर भी they will protect you. I would go out and tell someone, cover me up. You have to have someone who will cover you up. But those guys who are working 8 hours a day, thinking that this is the job they have to do, are the person who are barely able to secure good ACR and maybe timely promotion, but they will never be outstanding. To remain relevant, to be outstanding in your profession, you read some, you write some. Professionals, and especially security and safety professionals, do not read. And their writing is negligible. They don't write. And this is the experience and this is the impression I carry with being 40 years in the industry. That we do not read and we do not write much. But to remain relevant, to remain updated, and to remain mentally active, intellectually active, you have to read, you have to write. Your stories are not written by you, so your stories are not read by anyone. So African proverb, till lions start writing their own stories, we will read the glories of hunters only. And when we are not writing, when we are not reading, then what is happening? When we grow old, people say that many old age-related disabilities and problems start occurring. Alzheimer's is one. People say, doctors say, experts say that mental exercise is very essential. Keep doing something. So अब ये बात आई है कि कुछ शौक भी रखें. पहले मैंने कहा कि कमीने दोस्त रखें, फिर दूसरी बात मैंने कहा कि अब शौक रखें. शौक ऐसे रखें, have hobbies, bit of indulgence, because no one in professional world, in corporate world wants saints. सत्संगी लोग नहीं चाहिए, काम करने वाले लोग चाहिए, और वो those who can party well are also those who can work well. Punjabis has proven, they are known world over for दब के पा ते रज के खा. मेहनत करो, पार्टी करो, मेहनत ही कर रहे हो तो क्या है लाइफ में? व्हाट यू लुक फॉरवर्ड टू? सेलिब्रेशंस मस्ट बी पार्ट ऑफ योर life. If you cannot celebrate, a small success must make you celebrate. Today, if you have walked for 1 kilometer, celebrate. Today, if you have read two pages, celebrate. If you have taken your wife for shopping and not spending much, maybe under 5,000, celebrate. Small reasons search to celebrate, because happy person is the healthy person, and healthy person is good professional. It cannot be that someone is good professional but bad human being. ये जो लोग कहते हैं कि ये डॉक्टर तो बहुत अच्छा है लेकिन जुआ खेलता है, ये अच्छा मैनेजर है लेकिन वाइफ को पीटता है, नहीं हो सकता. To be good professional, you have to be good human being. And why you should have indulgence, hobbies. And I encourage you to have those hobbies which make you do mental exercise. Playing chess is one thing. Hopscotch and jump is also one thing which you can indulge. Painting, writing, reading poetry, listening to music, all these are good hobbies, but I underscore the importance of adopting those hobbies and your indulgence which make you exercise intellectually. So do that. And a dependable person is one person who takes small things under his care. Because people say that take good care of small things, bigger things will take care of themselves. Maybe right, maybe wrong, but then pay attention to small little things. Do you return the calls? I have good friends, but they are very undependable, untrustworthy when it comes to returning the call. You make them call, you send the messages, they will never bother. In the long run, they will not be dependable, they will not be good friends. Professionally, they would be untrustworthy. And in case of emergency, and it can be emergency in your personal life also, but in case of emergency in your professional life, those who do not bother to return your call, kindly do not unfriend them, but then do not make their name in your list of in case of emergency, go-to person. No. In case of emergency is another concept. World over it is very popular. And there are applications also, your Android and other Apple-based apps available, free of cost. And in case of emergency, you have that application and you press a button, distress call goes along with the fixed message to persons, 1 to 7 or 10 or whatever applications limitations are. So these persons are notified that you are in a distress situation. And they are the person who go to sleep after 9. They will not bother. In the day, if you call them, they will return your call after 2 days or 3 days. Do not have their names in your list. In case of emergency, professional or personal, make those names only in your list, those who are dependable. रात को 12 बजे, 1 बजे, when you go to washroom, and especially advanced stage, you need to go to washroom more frequently, at least twice in the night. 12 बजे, 1 बजे, just for the fun, ring up your closest friend. And if he is not answering your call within 10 to 20 minutes, do not keep his name. And definitely do not keep names of your parents or those friends who are physically incapable of responding. Because in case of your parents, beside getting the heart attacks, they cannot do much of help. they are not very resourceful person, they are not physically active. So in case of emergency, those persons who are up and about, जो निशाचर हैं, उन लोगों का नाम रखिए. निशाचर कौन से हैं? वही वो कमीने दोस्त हैं. So it goes back to same thing where I started, that have good trustworthy friends, have few indulgences, hobbies, try to be good human being, then only you can be good professional, and try to make yourself dependable, who can be relied upon. Return the calls. This is first signal. This is first signal that that person is reliable, trustworthy. Because those who do not do small little things, such as returning your calls, cannot be relied for bigger things. If you have a list of those persons who can, in case of emergency, donate blood, fine. But if these are the persons who do not return your calls, there is no fun having such person who are volunteer to donate blood, because the requirement will come in emergency only, and they are the person who are not responding to your calls in the night. So, to summarize, have कमीने फ्रेंड्स, कुछ अपने चरित्र में ऐब रखिए, कुछ पढ़िए, कुछ लिखिए, और कोशिश ये कीजिए कि आप जहाँ भी हों वहाँ पॉजिटिविटी क्रिएट करें. Many people who have very critical, analytical mind, within a second, or rather fraction of a second, they will find out the faults. Those are the persons who generally create negativity. Those persons who after 1 hour or 1 month find one good thing about their surrounding, about their friends, about their relationship, about the work is done around them, they are the person you must be friendly with. Because finding fault is very easy and appreciating something is very, very difficult. That appreciation, who someone just shared a post. Maybe this post you have received 1,000 times, but understand that that fellow is still found you so important in his life that he is sharing that post. You have already received that 100 times. You get angry. You are obnoxious if you get angry. You are foolish if you are feeling frustrated that why these spams. No. Think about that fellow while forwarding that mail to you or the post to you. How important he must have felt about you, that you are so important in his life that he is sending a post. Don't delete it. Say thanks for sharing. Cut, paste, copy, paste kar dijiye, bhej dijiye. Because these fellows have very, very high value for you in their lives. Today it has become very fashionable to be on WhatsApp and not having the notification activated. So someone is sending the post to you and you are so smug and obnoxious. I don't want to even see my friends whether I have read their message. That message is delivered. That is first thing. So 2 green ticks will not appear. You have read that message, that notification will not be seen. And that fellow is getting discouraged. And before you realize, your name is deleted from his list. Don't do that. Because those who feel that you matter to them, they are the person you should be keeping in your active list. Being a good human being is basis of being good professional. I feel very happy when I see, though today, right now in the audience, maybe they will come in the evening just before taking their awards, and then this hall will be full of youngsters, 40 under 40. But I feel like Yayati, who wanted to remain young forever. And the presence of youngsters is infectious. They give ideas. 1,000 ideas are already blooming in their minds, and they are eager to share. Have listening and patience extended to them. That is the minimum courtesy you can extend to them. They have things to share, they have things to tell you, listen to them, because that idea which has its right time is right now, and if you do not listen to that idea, if you do not subscribe to such good ideas, then probably you will fail professionally. I feel happy and privileged that this opportunity is given to me. And I also feel very happy and satisfied that no one dozed off, because I was looking at the last person in last row, and they were actively listening. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. God bless you.